United USA 2020 and beyond.
I'm a proud American, a citizen of the greatest nation on God's green earth. But I'm an immigrant, a legal immigrant. And sometimes that brings a certain perspective that those blessed with being born here don't always have. And it seems to be infectious. Let me introduce you to a gentleman, also from the UK, who's also an American citizen, who said something quite stunning at the local school board meeting in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
I'm quoting to you now from the United States Supreme Court 1964 case, New York Times versus Sullivan. This is constitutional case law in this country, and I'm quoting you from the U.S. Supreme Court. The judges wrote that this nation is founded on the, quote, profound national commitment to the principle that debate on public issues shall be uninhibited, robust, and wide open, and that it may well include vehement, caustic, and sometimes unpleasantly sharp attacks on government and public officials. That's constitutional case law in this nation. I don't have to be nice to you. Nobody behind me has to be nice to you. If you don't like living in the United States of America, then you can all move to Russia, Cuba, or China. This is the First Amendment.
Yeah.
The deliverer of those rather Churchillian words is with us tonight. Simon Campbell, welcome to the Gorka Reality Check.
Respect to Simon Campbell.
Thanks for having me on, Sebastian. I appreciate it.
Simon, you were rather passionate there. What was the reason? What were you responding to in the local school district?
Well, I just think the U.S. Constitution is the greatest document ever written. And what's been going on in my school district, before we talk about critical race theory and the debate, is we have what I consider to be thuggery going on. We've got the school district itself buying through its solicitor, buying through its diversity of equity lady, literally telling people who come to speak at public comment, you're a racist, you're engaged in dog whistling, they're shutting down speech, they're screaming and yelling at people at public comment who are peacefully just trying to have their voices heard. So when I found out about this, and we've got everyday moms too scared to speak at the school board, I'm kind of in like, right, let's suit up and go under the Constitution to deal with these fascists.
And you actually served on the board yourself, so you've seen the sausage factory from the inside. And this is quite a she nice part of Pennsylvania. So we are seeing things happen that should give people courage. Talk to us about what you're witnessing across the nation and how it makes you feel as an immigrant who chose America, Simon.
Well, what's disturbing me is the fact, before we get to the policy debate, are the tactics that the radical left are using. Everybody's seen Loudoun County, where sheriff's deputies were arresting people at a meeting. In my school district, the far left on the school board have been using the taxpayer-funded solicitor to do their dirty work. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you see some of the interaction, it's the school solicitor shouting and screaming at people, you're done, you're finished, sit down. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. He's the hired help. He's the counsel. So we have these people in power that are using the tools and power of government to silence speech, to tell people you're a racist. It's gotten so bad in my district. One person tried to speak at public comment and used the expression critical race theory and was literally told by the vice president of the school board, you're not allowed to say that. You have to call it the equity policy. The government telling people how citizens must speak to the government.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're at, and this is why we need so many of you to start standing up, speaking up, make your voices heard while you have the opportunity. Because at the rate that we're going now, we are losing freedom of speech. It's not an exaggeration. This is becoming a reality. And unfortunately, there's not really much we can do about it at the moment. But if all of us do a little bit, we can do a lot together. And that's why it's so important for everyone to start speaking up, making their voices heard. It's not enough to just be commenting on other people's videos. Start your own channel, whether it's on YouTube or Rumble or DLive or BitChute or whatever. Like, just start the process now. Take that first step. to making your voice heard and start speaking up about the issues that you're passionate about. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll check you all in the next video. You have a good day.